Hey guys, I'm your host Dominic S. here with Optimum Outdoors TV. Today I'm going to be working on a segment about deer hunting. We're going to be going over microplots today. Now, microplots can be a very useful tool in getting deer to come in close to wherever your stand is to get you that good shot for when you're bow hunting. And today, I'm just working a little setup behind my house, a little back 40 of the woods or whatever you want to call it. Just a little tiny secluded area with a CRP field and a road out that way, and then a big cornfield right off to your right here. Okay, so basically what I've done so far today is I've just been clearing out some smaller saplings, knocking off some branches, and clearing out some of the small brush. The reason I'm going to be doing this area right here is a microplot, not this season but next season, is if you can see right here we had this big tree fall down. It was way down there in the bottom, and when it fell it left a big opening in the canopy up there to where the sunlight has just been raining down on this little open clearing right here, creating a bunch of grass to grow. And so for next season, whenever I come out here, I'll plow all this up, and then I'll plant my food plots, and we'll be set for next year's season. Alright, so the tools I've been using today are very rudimentary. Got a hatchet, a tomahawk, and my Colt Moulin LeBay tactical knife you guys can see there on the edge of the frame that's holding up the camera. The tree that the camera is being held on to is actually the tree that the stand will be in. So if I were standing at the base of my stand for my tree, this is the view that I would have. You guys are seeing exactly what I would see, except hopefully I'll see some deer. Now, I don't know, right on this side, this one tree you see here, there's another tree right over there. Not that big one, but there's another smaller one that's out of frame. Let's see if I can get it to show up. There it is. You can see that little group of two trees. Well, there was about 3 other trees in between those two that were obstructing my view of those 2 big trees and then down into the creek bank. So what I did is I took those trees out using the hatchet, and I got a shooting lane that way. And then if you look over this way, you can see that there's a bunch of smaller trees that lead down into that side of the creek. And I'm not really going to be focused on those today, because those are a little big for what I have. If I'm going to do those, I might just come in here with the chainsaw. But I think I'm going to leave those just to give the deer a little bit more comfort when they're walking through here. Because when you're clearing for a micro food plot or any food plot, or any shooting lanes even, you want to clear enough to where you have a good open shot and open field of view. At the same time, you don't want to clear too much as to where the deer don't feel comfortable walking back and forth through there. So, right here, on this side of this big tree over here, that tree, right there, there's a whole bunch of smaller trees here, and there's some on this side, but I cleared those out a little bit. But right here, I'm going to leave, because there's a trail that comes through about some knee-high grass or so. So I think I'm going to leave that there to give them a little added sense of comfort. I'm sure once I get up in the tree, I'll be able to see a whole lot farther than I will right now on the ground. And if I turn this around and look behind the tree, there's another little spot of grass right there. A deer will come in, there's another field out that way, and this basically just goes. I'm on the point of a finger right now in between 2 draws, and there's a ridge on each side of me. So I feel like this is a very good centrally located spot for this little tiny spot of woods. This is maybe only about 2 acres of woods right now that I'm in. But I've seen deer out here before. I've seen giant bucks out here before. I've never hunted here before. So next deer season will be my first season hunting out here. So I'm hoping that if I get everything laid out the way I want it now, all I'll have to do is next year is come in, do some trim work, and then plant my food plot, and I'll have a bunch of big bucks in here next year. Well, that's it for today's segment. This is one of our bow hunting segments. If you guys want any more bow hunting segments and you have ideas for them, leave the ideas below in the comments section. If you have any questions about this video or any comments about it, on anything I could be doing better or that you think would be better in this situation, please also leave them below in the comments section. I'm learning, but at the same time I'm trying to teach some who know a little bit less. Like I said, if you guys have any ideas on videos you want us to do anything about, whether it be clearing spots for deer hunting, duck hunting, turkey hunting, archery, professional and bow hunting, shooting guns, blacksmithing, and knife making, basically anything that has to do with the outdoors and it's fun, give us a shout and we'll see what we can do. We're going to have a whole bunch of videos coming up soon as deer season is approaching, and we're going to try to videotape some of these hunts. The mosquitoes out here are very annoying today. Well, that's it for today. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is Dominic Esty signing out with Optimum Outdoors Incorporated.